Well, MIPL's a niche-oriented global provider of solutions and products for fluid handling, product recovery, and pollution control applications.
Comprised of many different manufacturers worldwide, servicing the pollution control industry.
We're looking for a total package, not just the accounting side, but the operations side. Because really, as the world changes and as our company changes, as we get bigger and bigger, we need to be able to understand our businesses better. We need to be able to react quicker, not just on an accounting side, but an operations side also.
And we really needed something that was a single solution, and the Microsoft AX system met all of our requirements that we needed.
We're in a state of kind of an evolution, if you will. And that evolution had to involve technology, people, process, all of those things. And in Dynamics, especially from the workflow standpoint, from the technology it brought, from the ease of use, from being so office-like, it really quickly satisfied everybody's requirement.
I want the system to work for me. I want to manage the problems. I want to know what I need to focus on, and let the system manage the dates and use the technology for everything that we could.
I think before we were in a very menu-oriented application, so it was a lot of pick that option, go to that menu, pick that option, go to that menu. And even though people get comfortable with that model, it's not really conducive to doing things very fast. I think now they have the ability to bring things up on the screen. They're working from a particular form. They can sort the form any way they want. They can search on anything that's on the form. I'm really delighted with how people have really now embraced their jobs and are comfortable with what they have to do.
We needed the ability to do things flexibly so that we could actually make it work for each of our business units. And Dynamics AX was able to offer that.
We took a look at some of the things that were out there in the marketplace as far as what does it take to implement, what is the cost of implementation, and some of the numbers that came out of SAP and some of those were just shocking. It was a number that was just unreasonable. I saw things, the average SAP implementation could be $12 million, and then they came up with the average implementation of the Dynamics AX implementation, and it was like 2.5. Well, that's a huge differentiator.
Dynamics AX is making us sharper because it's reinforcing the emphasis upon the system, upon the values in the system. The bills of material need to be accurate. The inventory balances on hand need to be accurate. And when the numbers are accurate in the system, and you have the manufacturing discipline along with the software, it takes care of itself, and it allows us to focus on other things like, marketing, R&D, new products, building more fans, increasing shifts, putting more people to work. It's wonderful stuff.
We're in a lean enterprise mode. If there's no value added, take it out. This is helping us and will help us in that effort also, because it's a much more efficient system than we've had. It streamlines the operation. It gets your information to your customers quicker, more accurately. It allows you to process the paperwork and the job more effectively. So it really helps us as far as the efficiency, the communication, and being able to understand what is happening at any given moment in our operation.
As a publicly traded company, compliance is extremely important for us. When we receive a purchase order, it's a contract to us. We have to adhere to all those terms and conditions. And before, we were using multiple systems, which it was very difficult to make sure that all those terms and conditions got transferred from system to system. Now we're using the Microsoft Dynamics AX system. Everything's being keyed in one time, and it goes right through the process.
I like the timekeeping. I like the technical quotes. I like the ability to go into the system and see what we're quoting and see the project, see the margins. I like running MRP. Hey, we're running MRP, and we're actually using the technology to generate our material requirements. I like the routing files and the bills of material. They add up the times that are required and help me, schedule the shop and calculate efficiency.
We now have a model that will embrace all of our different business units, even though that their challenges are different and their products they produce are different. But we have one business model that we can operate under, so we can really evaluate the business completely on one platform, top down, and see all the right metrics that really we want to drive our business. And from a support standpoint, that certainly makes my job a lot easier.
As a small company, we couldn't possibly do this alone, and we really did need some people that we could consult with, that could direct us, that could guide us. We knew where we wanted to go, but we didn't know all the answers, and we needed experts in that area, and Columbus IT has provided that.
MetPro's situation was very complex. They were a publicly traded company that was looking to accomplish many things in one system. They had multiple disparate systems that they were using currently and needed to find one system that could meet all of their needs. They were able to find that in Microsoft Dynamix AX, and we're very happy to be their partner of choice.
We told them up front we really wanted to be able to be self-sufficient in the end of this whole process, and that they understood that, and we worked in a fashion that allowed us to not only become educated in the product, but educated in supporting it, because long term we want to own our own product.
So Columbus is a great partner. They take what our customers are asking for, they take what Microsoft technology offers them, and they take their own experiences and really deliver that end-to-end solution.
We work with many industrial equipment manufacturers throughout the United States, North America, and the world. We can bring a team to bear that has true industry experience based on first-hand knowledge, and we work with them to understand their key requirements and then match those up against the values, features, and benefits that Microsoft Dynamix AX can bring to the table.
Microsoft Dynamix AX is certainly helping me meet my margins, meet my delivery, and helping me to build a quality product on time.
We don't want to remain a $100 million company. We want to take this company to 200, 300, 400 million as we go down the road. To do that, you need a very good IT system. I think we have it.